Hey guys, so today's video review is going to be Venom Death Adder. It's the fruit punch flavored Venom. It's basically probably a lot like the other fruit punches that were discontinued, or that we don't have or are still in the market. Just like the other fruit punch drinks that are, they're out there. You got 8 ounces. You got 27 grams of sugar per 8 ounce. Carbonated water. But yeah, this should taste a lot like the NOS fruit punch, which was discontinued. That's the one I was talking about. So there's that. There we go. This one actually was a little tricky to find, but I actually managed to find it in the tin bottle, so that was cool. I was happy to see that. Give you guys. There we go, nice bright. There we are. Very good. All right, so crack it open. See if I can get some smoke in there. Nope, no smoke this time. But, it's got the same tin, oh, there's some smoke, there we go. A bit of carbonation smoke. Nice. All right, try it out. Alright, so it's a very pretty red, which is not something I expected. It's a very milky kind of color, milky thickness, but the color is a very, it's very pretty, very nice color. Not something I expected. It almost matches the can, but it's got that extra tinge of red. It's got red 40 in there, so it's definitely on the more orangey red side, but it's really quite like, let's see if I can get a, yeah, it's really bright. It's very pretty. Yeah. So the smell is very fruit punchy, almost like Hawaiian punch. So that's really pleasant. Very much like fruit punch. And a little bit like NOS fruit punch, like I had mentioned. Oh, but it tastes so much better than Hawaiian punch and NOS fruit punch. NOS fruit punch has a bit of a little bit of a choke to it. It doesn't have a very pleasant fruit punch taste as much as this. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but this one definitely beats all the fruit punch drinks. It is very close to Hawaiian punch, but it tastes better than Hawaiian punch. It's just got a very nice, very sweet. There's a lot more sugar. Well, I don't know about that. I see the thing with the Hawaiian punch is it kind of gives you a very dry sugar aftertaste. It makes you very dehydrated because it doesn't really have it has so much sugar in it that it really, and a lot of syrups, that it leaves your mouth kind of dry and feeling like you have cotton mouth. This doesn't really do that. This has a very nice simple taste with a nice smooth, it's very smooth and very delicious. It's not like anything you normally get from a fruit punch drink. Like I said, this definitely beats the NOS and the Hawaiian punch. And really anything I can think of that is fruit punch that I can't think of right now. But it's very clean, very nice, pretty color, delicious flavor, really just absolutely great. These always taste really good out of the bottle instead of a glass. That tastes even better. Right out of the bottle, it's more carbonation out of the bottle. So that's always a very good way to drink this. This tin bottle really adds to the flavor. I always find it funny that they call it Death Adder. I don't know where that came from. That name is very random. It's not far as I know, it's not a. It might be a snake. I'm not too sure. I know that they label. I think that these are named after snakes, not the venom of the snake. I correct myself in the last video, the black mamba. I didn't really mean to say venom, the type of venom, but I thought of it later, and I thought that was kind of stupid. I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's. I think they're talking about the type of snake, the black mamba, and the killer tapan, which is not tapian. I said that funny with that I at the end of it. So that is probably what they're doing with this, with the names of them. Black mamba. Can't remember the purple one. Oh, Mahav Rattler. It's definitely snake names. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. So, yeah, Death Adder is definitely a snake as well. So, kind of makes me curious. I want to look up these snakes. So here's, so look at the back a little bit more. Yeah, so very nice. It's got a nice sparkly look to it. So, very delicious. Definitely one of my favorite fruit punch drinks, and you can still get this one. Where? Not too sure. I get lucky when I bump into places. I don't really have a specific place that I go. Just kind of bump into them. So it's very hard for me to give you an advice. This was a mom and pop store, so I have no way of actually telling you where to get this. But other than that, Cumberland Farms does have these both in tin bottles and aluminum bottles. So for a very short time, you guys can probably go and visit your nearest Cumberland Farms. Not the Gulfs, not the Gulfs Expresses. They're a totally different company. Even though they look the same, they are not. So check out your Cumberland Farms, and you will eventually bump into Venom. Check the more ghetto areas for the Cumberland Farms, the more suburbs. Although you'll be surprised, you'll find some in the richer parts. Just check all of them. Every time you go by a Cumberland Farms, pop in, and you will eventually find Venom. So hopefully one or more flavors of it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching TPX reviews for Venom Death Adder. Very delicious fruit punch, probably one of my favorite fruit punches. So that should basically give you an idea what it tastes like. Imagine a fruit punch flavor, but a much smoother, crisper, cleaner, and more sugary, fruitier punch that doesn't leave your mouth feeling like it just ate a candy. Some kind of fruit punch candy. So, if I could compare it to something, I'd probably say maybe like a gourmet fruit punch. Someone who really spent the time and made a good fruit punch for like a party or something that was homemade. I think that's probably very close, but with the very distinct Venom, almost like Lost energy flavor. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace out.